Good afternoon. Welcome to your lunchtime Pilates session. My name is Denise, as you all know, and today we're going to work out, we're going to do a little bit of a cardio blast, a more dynamic workout than we're used to. So hopefully you all like it. We don't need anything today, just yourself, but I would recommend having water close by in case you need a reset. Okay, when you're ready, coming on to your mat. And we're just going to stand in a V position with our heels touching and our toes coming out on a 45-degree angle. Okay, let's start breathing. Inhale, arcing your arms, and exhale, dropping your arms. Good, and again. Keep going. I'm just going to set my timer so I can keep, there we go. Just make sure we are on track. Okay, one more time. Good, and exhale. Hopefully you can see me okay, despite the window being behind me. Okay, this time we're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift our heels up. Ooh, it would help to focus on one spot on the floor in front of you. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Good, let's do 3 more. Waking up our back body, waking up the back of our legs. Good. Last one. Good. Next, we're going to hold it up. So come on up, holding on your heels, balancing here, just moving the arms, keeping your heels lifted. So focusing on one part on the floor in front of you for stability. Good. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Good. Step on a wide push-up. Let's start warming, continue with this warm up. So feet wide, we're gonna come down into a wide-legged squat. So let's take an inhale, prepare, exhale, drop your pelvis, arc your hands up to your shoulder height. Good. So moving a little bit faster as we go. Maybe as you go, you're dropping your pelvis a little bit lower, closer to your ankles. Good. Good. Here for another 10 seconds, speeding up the pace a little bit, feeling our heart rate go up. Good, pressing a little bit lower each time you go down. Good, here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Genie hands. From here, you're gonna lift your toes up, come on down. Good, lower those heels, good. Lift your toes, wide-legged squat, come on up, lower your heels, good. Here for another 3, 2, lift your heels first, lower down, lift, good, one more time. Good, lower back down. Good, from here, we're continuing on with some more leg work. This time, we're gonna keep our legs in a V. We're gonna come into a side squat. So we're gonna inhale, exhale. I want you to tap your foot out and one-legged squat. Good. Wait, this doesn't look right. Tap out. Good. So it's like a side squat. Step out first, and then keep your weight on that stable leg and come up. Good. I usually do this with sliders. So your legs should slide effortlessly, but because we don't have sliders right now, it's not as graceful, but still effective. Good. Here for another 3, 2, last one. Good. Staying on this side. This time, we're gonna step out, hands to the back. We're gonna lift, lower, step back, stand. Squat down, come out, lift, lower, back, and stand. Squat, step out, lift, lower, back, and stand. One more. Squat, step out, lift, back, and stand. This time, balancing star. So going down the same way, we're gonna squat, step out, hands come out now. This time we're gonna balance on that leg lift that leg into your balancing star, bring it back, step back, come back up. Good. Step out, lift, lower, back. Step out, lift, lower, back. One last time, step out, lift, lower. This time we're gonna keep our star. We're gonna lift and lower here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning back. Staying on that side now. We're going to just step back into a squat, a lunge. Lunge down and back, good. Lunge down and back. We're staying with that side. Lunge down and back. Lunge down and back. This time we're adding a knee lift. Good. Lunge all the way back with your knee lift. Good. Let's do 2 more. 2, 1. Good, come on to stand. Let's take an inhale, arc your arms. Exhale, chin to chest. And slowly roll down, making your way to a ragdoll. From ragdoll, stepping back into a lunge. From here, we're gonna do 20 mountain climbers. Good. I'm not counting here, but I wanna be here for 20 seconds. I reckon we're halfway now. So from here, we're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop one knee, turn to one side, finding your side plank. Good. From here, I want you to side bend, feeling the stretch on this part, then coming back to your side plank. Side bend, coming back to your side plank. Keeping your knee there as an option if you want to progress. Side plank, side bend, side plank, side bend. Good. Here for 2 more. Last one. Good. Finding your plank. This time, you're going to walk your hands to your feet and roll back up. Shoulders down and back. Good. Working on the other side now. So anchoring back with the opposite leg. We're going to inhale as you exhale. Side squat, step out and back. Good. And again. Catching your breath. Take a reset at any time and take a drink of water at any time. Hopefully by now you are warm. I definitely am. A little bit sweaty. Good. Let's do 3 more of these before we add on. You know the drill now, so hopefully it won't be as hard. Good. Next one, we're gonna hold, lift that leg, lower, come back. Squat, step, lift, lower, back. Squat, step, lift, lower, back. Squat, step, lift, lower, and back. Okay, standing star. Oh, I can barely speak. I'm out of breath. Right, coming down. Inhale, exhale, squat down, lift, hands get prepped. Lift up to standing star, lower, and back. Step out, wide hands, lift to standing star, lower, and back. Good, 2 more. Good. Last one. Now we're gonna do our leg lifts. So holding your star balance, lift that leg up and down for 3, 2, 1, coming back. Good, staying on that one side now, lunging back with that same leg. Good, lunge and up, lunge and up, good. Adding the knee to chest at the end and following straight through to that lunge. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming to the front of your mat, coming down to your plank. Inhale, arc your arms. Exhale, chin to chest and swan dive. Down to your roll down into a ragdoll position. From here, step out into a plank. Give me 20 mountain climbers, making sure your hips are level. Good, give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold that plank. Knees down, coming into the opposite side bend. Side bending, opening your ribs like an accordion and finding your side plank. Good, you can stay here otherwise. Finding your full plank. Bend for your side bend, side plank. Good. 3 more. Bend, side plank, bend over, side plank. 1 more. Bend over, side plank. Good. Finding your plank. 1 last time. Walking your hands to your toes and rolling back up to standing. Whew. Right, proper sweaty now. And that's the only first 10 minutes of class. All right, coming to meet me back in a standing position, hip distance apart. We're gonna do some standing squat. And we're gonna do this in a slow-mo type of thing, but before we start, I want you to find a spot on the floor that you're gonna focus on, because we're gonna do some more balancing. So bringing back the heel lifts and squat combination. Getting our hands into a goalpost. Good, from here, we're gonna inhale, lengthen that spine, and then exhale, lifting those heels. Your heels can come in a V position if that's more comfortable, or you can have it parallel wherever you're at. It's good. Harder, your feet together, easier feet apart. I will go somewhere in the middle. All right, coming into your heel lifts. From here, pretending you are sliding, the back of your back is leaning on the back of the wall. Inhaling, as you exhale, you're gonna bend your knees and slide your body down that imaginary wall. Good, all the way down. Good, holding it just above. Before you rest, we're going to arc our hands to extend and bend. Good, here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up, heels down. Whew, wiggle out. Okay, let's do that one more time before we start moving a little bit faster, although that is quite hard. Finding your position. Maybe your heels are a little bit closer this time for an added challenge. Okay, inhale, exhale, lifting those heels. Good, as slow as you can. You're gonna slide your body down, finding your squat, your deep, 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 deep squat. Stopping when you feel the challenge. Ooh, here we go. Arcing your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide back up. Oh, that is hard. All right, wiggle out. Well done. All right, we're gonna now stand on the top of our mat. We're gonna do a few more roll downs. Let's just slow it down a little bit. Oh, let me catch my breath. Now would be a good time for water if you want some water. Okay. When you're ready. I'm so sorry, I'm so out of breath. This is hard, even for me, and I've been doing this a long time, and my heart is beating really fast. So I hope you're getting a really good workout with this. All right, ready? Inhale, arms arc up, and then exhale, swan dive your arms down, chin to chest, rolling down, de-stacking that spine. Imagine like it's dominoes, and it's de-stacking bone by bone. Good, from here, walking your hands to a pike position. Good, so pike position, you're like in an upside down V. So you want your pelvis up. You want to push that mat away from your body. And your heels don't have to touch the mat. They can just hover. I want you to maintain this upside down V position. Good, from here, you're gonna have your right hand touch your left toes, coming back, and then opposite side. Good. Trying not to, you can bend your knees if you need to, but try to keep it straight so you can feel that hamstring stretch as well. Good, here for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, finding stillness, walking your hands, softening those knees, coming back to standing, rebuilding those dominoes as you stand. Head and neck is last to come up. Roll your shoulders back. Coming down again, inhale, arcing your arms up. Exhale, swan dive to the floor, chin to chest, domino bones. Picturing bone by bone de-stacking as your body falls towards the ground. Good, finding your ragdoll upper body is draped over the lower body, walking back to a pike position. Finding the same pike position again, upside down V. This time, I want you to move your hands closer, just towards each other. So your hands are still probably shoulder distance apart, but just facing each other a little bit. Here, we are just going to bend and extend those hands while staying in an upside down V. This is called a dolphin push-up. Your gaze can stay towards your back toes, and you're just lowering your head towards the mat while maintaining that upside down V pike position. Dolphin push-ups. Good. It's like upside down push-ups. How does that feel? Good. Can you give me 5 more? Just adjusting my mic. I will do 5 more with you. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk your hands back up, rolling up. Whoo. Roll your shoulders back. Give me a few shoulder rolls here. Good. From here, we're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, chin to chest, coming back down. This time coming into all fours, and we're coming onto our thighs. Okay, from here, you're going to untuck those toes. We are doing a thigh stretch. Before we start our thigh stretch, I want you to tuck your pelvis in just a little bit. I don't want you to be sticking that bum back. I want you to tuck it in. I want you to keep your abs in as much as you can, but don't think so much about it. Just try to keep your body upright. All right. Fingertips have lasers at the end of it, and you're lasering it to the wall in front of you. So no floppy fingers. I want laser beam fingers straight ahead. Good. From here, we're taking an inhale, exhale, lean back on a hinge, and then lift your body back up. And again. Good. You might feel your front body working. You might feel your bums working. Whatever you do, just do you. Do whatever feels right. You might feel if you're using your bum more to do this, you might lower down a little bit lower. If you're using more front body, you might not go down as far. Just do what feels right. You can do this with your arms by your side if your arms are getting tired. If you're sweet here, adding a challenge by arcing those arms up and doing a tiny back extension to come up. Good, hinging back. Good, coming back. How many of you got more in ya? This is a nice slower pace workout, so enjoy it before we kick off again. Not to scare you. Here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Hands to quadruped, which is all fours. Let's do a little cat-cow. So looking up, looking down, arcing that spine both ways, dynamically breathing through this stretch mobility work. Good. Good. Let's do 2 more breaths. Good. Good. Finding neutral. From here, I want you to just, as gracefully as you can, walk your feet to the front of the mat, put your bum on the mat, and coming down and meet me lying down. Let's do a little bit of abdominal work. Good. Single leg stretch. I love how we call this a stretch, but it's definitely not a stretch. It is kind of a stretch, but it's more a really strong abdominal workout. Okay, left leg is extended, right leg to your chest. You're gonna hold the knee with the inside hand, then the outside hand's gonna go to your ankle. Inhaling at the bottom, keeping your head on the floor, and then exhale, lifting your head, neck, and shoulders up, coming into a chest lift, lifting the left leg off that mat too. Outside hand comes onto your ankle. When you're ready, take an inhale, and then switch, switch, switch. Always switch on the exhale. The inhale will happen naturally in the middle. So good. Here for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head down, knees to chest, roll from side to side. Good. From here, we're going to cradle our head in our hands. We're going to do a double straight leg stretch. So this time, you're going to keep your feet extended onto the ceiling. You can soften those knees if it's more comfortable, but try to keep it straight if you can, maybe somewhere in the middle. Good. Inhaling here. As you exhale, lifting head, neck, and shoulders up into a chest lift, pointing those toes. You're going to lower and lift, lower and lift. Good. You can stay here if that's hard enough. It is very challenging, mind you, or the lower you go, the harder it is. Don't forget to breathe through this exercise. Okay, we're here for another 4 counts. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest. Go from side to side. Quick breather before we go and do a crisscross for our obliques. Okay, cradle your head in your hands. This time, knee to chest of your left knee to chest. Right leg is hovered. Inhale at the bottom, exhale coming into your chest lift, twisting towards that bent knee, and then switch, switch, switch. So just like the single leg stretch, except we're adding an upper body rotation, so we're using more obliques. Good. Here for another 6, 5, 4, 3, twist even more, 2, 1. Lying down, knees to chest. My abdominals are cooked. Okay, finding some bridge work. Feet down. Finding like a neutralish spine. When I say neutralish, it's just lying down on the back naturally without really paying attention to whether your back is pressing on the mat or not. I just want you to lie naturally down. Okay, from here, we're going to start with our hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, keeping your spine straight, you're just going to lift your hips up, no articulation, and then hands come down. Good. Lower your pelvis, lift the hands. Good. Opposite movement. There you go. You can move a little bit faster if you like. You can move a little bit slower if you like to feel more of the burn. Good. Making sure your knees stay in the same. I don't want you to drop in your knees. I just want you to keep your knees straight. So imagine your knees have laser beams on it now, and it's shooting straight to the bottom of your mat, towards the floor at the end of towards the wall at the end of your mat. So keeping it active, keeping it at hip distance apart. Good. Take a break at any time. If this feels good, you can add a roll, like a pelvis lift in between. So we do a bridge, knees up, lift that pelvis, drop that feet, hand goes up. Good. And a bridge. Good. Keeping those hands there, lift those knees, lift those feet, hands go down, lift that pelvis and lower. Good. And a bridge. Pelvis lift, bridge, pelvis lift, and bridge. I know there's so much going on. There's so much coordination. If you want to just forget the bridge and just focus on the pelvic lift, that's fine too. So the pelvic lifts really recruits those deep abdominals here, and this prepares you for any inversions. I won't take you to inversions today, but this is a good prep for them. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Let's drop our knees from side to side. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. All right. Hopefully your heart rate has recovered a little bit. Coming up, meeting me at kneeling. So here we're gonna do a side kick series. We're gonna get the heart rate up a little bit more. We're gonna work on bum and more shoulders. Okay, so from here, we're gonna drop our left hand onto that mat and we're gonna rest there. The right leg is extended to the opposite. Good, so there's a nice clear line between your toes and the top of your head, as much as you can anyway. Your toes in the back are tucked under. Your hand is resting on your hips. Let's start with just some lift and lower. So lift that foot to hip height. Good, lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Good. Can you do 5 more? Good, that's 4 more. 3, ooh, this is hard. 2, 1, lower, back down. This time we're gonna do a kicking series. So for more stability, actually, you can tuck the back toe under here if you like now. From here, you're gonna lift to hip height. You're gonna kick forward, kick back, kick forward, kick back. You can swing and your body can just move organically. Oh, that's hard. Can you do 3 more? 3, 2, 1, lower back down. 1 more variation here before we go to the other side. We're inhaling and then exhaling, lifting that toe, little circles. I know it's burning. Little tiny circles here for 4, 3, 2, 1, switching directions. Here, good, for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Lower that knee, hands come to one side. I want you to do a weird side stretch, child's pose here. Then we're gonna walk our hands to the opposite side. Take an inhale, walking your hands to the opposite side. Good. And setting up to do our side kick series on the opposite side. So right hand anchors down, left leg is pointed. Good. Good. Let's get moving here. Lifting and lowering. Good. Lifting and lowering. Finding your breath. Doing 5 more from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Getting set up for our side kick. Good. Lifting to hip height. Kick forward, kick back. Kick forward, kick back. Good. 5 from here. 5, 4. Big kicks. 3, 2, 1. Lower down for a breather. We're gonna do circles. Oh, I am out of breath again. Good. Let's keep moving. Start circling. Count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching directions for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Let's do a side child's pose. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Walk your hands to the front. I want you to widen your knees a little bit more to find a deeper child's pose now. Ooh, feel your chest melt in between your shoulders towards the floor. Feel your pelvis melt towards your feet. 1 more breath here. Well done today. That was a hard class. Good. When you're ready, bring your hands towards you, finding sitting position. Okay, let's do a little bit of stretching before we end today. Feet together. And you're gonna rest your elbows as close to your knees as possible, holding your ankles. Hinge forward and feel the stretch all outside your legs, even inside your legs. This is a really nice leg stretch. If you're flexible enough, you can even just melt your body in between those legs. This is me today. I don't feel that flexible, but if you can do it, brilliant. If you're stiff like me, just as brilliant. Good, 3 breaths here. 2 more breaths. Good. Release up. Let's do a little rotation. So stretching your left leg straight, step that right foot outside the outside knee, grabbing that knee and arcing your arms to the back. Gaze is in the back, feeling the stretch on that glute, right on the right glute. 3 breaths here. With every inhale, you're gonna lengthen that spine. With every exhale, you're gonna twist even more, finding a deeper stretch between every breath. Good. One last breath from here. Good. And unraveling back to center, switching sides. Good. Hand goes to the back here for support. Actually, no, you're gonna cradle first, and then you're gonna arc your arms back to find even more mobility in there. Good. Gaze goes to the back. 3 breaths here. Good. Good. And release back to the center. And we are finished for today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you got your sweat on, and hopefully you all have a wonderful Easter weekend. I will see you on Tuesday morning, and have a great Easter, and see you all next week. Bye. Motion detected.